Ladies and gentlemen, VP of Trailhead Marketing and Trailblazer Relations, Chris Landy.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to our third annual Trailhead Keynote. Thank you all so much for being here today, and I love that video. I've probably seen it 50 times, and every time I get emotional, because what we do on the Trailhead team is all about you. It's all about Trailblazers. And I want to take a second and just express some gratitude and thank all of you. Thank you, Trailblazers. Thank you for inspiring us every single day. You are the reason that we build Trailhead. Thank you so much. I want to call out a couple special groups here. We have our community group leaders and members and our MVPs right over here. We have our Salesforce military here as well. So thank you so much to all of you for everything that you're doing every day. And we are all brought together by this amazing Salesforce economy. And we're going to see over 4.2 million jobs be created by 2025. These are jobs like admins, developers, consultants, marketing managers. And these jobs, they didn't exist 10 years ago, 15 years ago. These are new jobs, and this is a whole new economy. And we are seeing Trailblazers do amazing things in this economy. We are seeing Trailblazers skilling up for their futures. We see people like Lauren. You saw her in the video. Lauren went from Air Force. She came home and trained up to be a Salesforce developer. Or Aaron McGriff. Where's Aaron? Aaron. Aaron is an amazing story. You've probably seen his photo around campus. He went from unemployed to now he is a business analyst and a consultant. And Rebe is amazing. She went from cashier to engineer, and now she is giving back and bringing that to other people through PepUp Tech. And then, of course, hopefully we've all heard the story of Zach Otero. Zach has an amazing story. He went from factory worker to analytics app builder. I know Zach is watching online, so big round of applause for Zach. What an inspirational story. And these people all have something in common. They are all lifelong learners because they know that lifelong learning is the new imperative. Today, we are living longer than previous generations, 15 to 20 years longer. And when we have a job or a career, we are staying in them for a shorter amount of time. You know, it used to be that our parents and our grandparents, they would have the same job or the same career their entire lifetime. But now, we are switching over roles roughly every 4.5 years. And with each role, we need to learn new skills and learn new technology, because technology is changing faster than ever before. And this is bringing so many new possibilities, but it's also leaving some people behind. Over 120 million people will need to reskill by 2022. This is a huge skills gap. They need to learn new skills like AI, like IoT, like automation, to be part of this new economy. And the fact is that traditional learning, traditional education is not cutting it anymore to learn those new skills, because it's not accessible to everyone. It's gotten way more expensive. Over the last 3 decades, college tuition has outpaced the rise in wages by 5 times. That is crazy. It's growing faster than healthcare. And if you thought housing was expensive, college tuition is rising faster than housing costs. And so traditional learning is just not accessible to everyone. And this is creating an equality gap. And it's affecting groups across the board. Here are just a few. Women. Women are 47% of the population, but yet only 18% in tech. And those numbers just get worse for Latinx, for African Americans. So we all need to work together to change these ratios in tech, to bring more people into these jobs of the future. And Leah said it really well yesterday. This is something that we have to do together. It's going to take all of us to change these ratios. So how do we empower anyone to skill up for the future of work? No matter your gender, no matter your race, no matter your location, your socioeconomic status, no matter your age or your ability, how does anyone empower to skill up for that future of work? And that is why we are so passionate about Trailhead. That deserves an applause. We love Trailhead. We are so passionate about Trailhead because with Trailhead, anyone can skill up for the future of work. You can learn in-demand skills, business skills, tech skills, soft skills, and you can learn on demand, or you can learn in the classroom with our Trailhead Academy experts. And as you're learning, you can earn resume-worthy credentials. We now have over 700 badges available on Trailhead. That is awesome. Huge shout out to our Trailhead and Salesforce content teams. Every week, they are putting out new content for you to learn those in-demand skills. And we now have 42 credentials, certifications, and super badges, so you can earn those resume-worthy credentials. And as you're learning, you can connect to opportunity in our amazing Trailblazer community. And we are so proud that we now have 1.8 million learners on Trailhead. And you've heard about the UN SDG goals. We talked about them in yesterday's keynote. You've probably seen them on campus. On Team Trailhead, we are so proud to be aligned to goal number 8 for decent work and economic growth, because we feel that everyone has a place in the Salesforce economy and can land a top job. And that is Trailhead's mission. We want to make learning accessible to all. This was our mission when we started Trailhead in 2014. We launched Trailhead with a goal to make learning free, to make it fun, hands-on, and available to anyone. And 5 years later, we are taking it a step farther. We are partnering with higher education, so when you're earning badges, you can earn college credit. We partnered with Southern New Hampshire University earlier this year, and if you are a Trailhead Ranger, you are qualified to earn college credit, 3 college credits. That is amazing. Do we have any Rangers here? Got a lot of Rangers here. If you're a Ranger, you can turn those badges into credit. That is amazing. And we are not going to stop there. We are going to continue partnering with higher education, because our goal is to have a Trailhead degree where anyone can get a great job in this economy. Because it's not enough to create those 4.2 million new jobs. It is our obligation to create a pathway for anyone to get one of those jobs. So we want to talk about that. We want to talk about that today, how anyone can skill up for the future, how you can transform your career with Trailhead, how you can empower your own teams with myTrailhead, and how you can join the movement in the Trailblazer community. So y'all ready to have a little bit of fun? Because I'm about to bring up the queen of fun. I'm about to bring up someone to talk about Trailhead and how to transform your career. And of course, I'm talking about the amazing Chris Duarte, our VP of Trailhead Content. Welcome, Chris.
Oh, don't stop the music. Thank you all so much. I absolutely adore you. I adore you so much that our team works really hard to publish new badges every week for all of you. The amazing Trailhead content team, which I am proud to be a member of, We work with writers across Salesforce in our incredible, vibrant ecosystem to bring you the latest skills on Trailhead. Because let's face it, there's always something new to learn. Just 2 weeks ago, our amazing world-class credentialing team dropped a brand new certification. Now all of you can become certified Marketing Cloud administrators. That's awesome. Our super badges have gotten even more super. We've organized them into logical groupings we call supersets. You earn a super badge superset, and you're on the path to certification. But we're taking Trailhead beyond Salesforce skills. That's why we're standing up a brand new cybersecurity learning hub, and why we're partnering with Envision to introduce you this brand new badge on app design and prototyping, which you can earn today. Now, yes, you can applaud for that. We know that sometimes some of you might get a little lost on the trail. So I'm pleased to let you know that we have just shipped a brand new Trailhead help bot. Hello, it looks like you are stuck. Would you like some help? It's like that, just less annoying, okay? So brand new Trailhead help bot on the Trailhead help site. Now this keynote is packed with announcements, and I'm so pleased to talk with you about Salesforce's amazing partnership with Amazon Web Services. And for all of us who love Trailhead, what that means is you're going to start to see AWS content coming available to all of you on Trailhead, starting with this awesome badge. Yes! This is the first badge of many. Look for more badges to be added over the next year as part of this strategic partnership. But I just want to pause for a minute here, and I want to talk to you, because this is bigger than the badges. You heard Leah McGowan-Hare talk about this in yesterday's main keynote. I just want to underscore what she just said. AWS is aligned with Salesforce. See, we know that innovation is really important. All of you want the innovation. And we know that innovation creates opportunity. That's awesome. But we also know that the innovation that we deliver, we have a responsibility to create pathways for all of you, to be able to claim the amazing opportunities that innovation creates. And you know who gets that? Is AWS. That's right. That's why we're working with them. We're going to put this learning on Trailhead, make it accessible to all. We're going to change those ratios in tech. We're going to close that skills gap. We're going to enable all of you to transform your careers. So stay tuned, because we're just getting started. Now, as you're learning these brand new skills, where do you show them off? On your Trailblazer.me profile, of course, and coming very soon, unified Trailblazer.me identity across ID Exchange, App Exchange, Trailblazer Community, and Trailhead. How awesome is that? Looking farther into the future, some additional integration points between the Trailblazer Community and Trailhead. I'm not going to spill the beans on them right now. I'm going to show it to you in the demo. But I am spilling beans on two other very exciting product announcements that are all about making learning more accessible. The first, a live streaming video platform, bringing experts from the classroom right into the comfort of your own living room. Everyone, Trailhead Live has arrived. Yes. This is a reinvented classroom experience. It's free, programming across time zones. Join the live stream. Watch your favorite recordings again and again. That's Trailhead Live. And you've asked us for a Trailhead mobile app. Well, I'm pleased to let you know that we've delivered. Here it is, everybody. Say hello to Trailhead Go. Yes. This mobile app was built in partnership with Apple, and it is available today for your iPhone and your iPad. And on our roadmap, additional support for other operating systems and other devices. Download Trailhead Go today. Why don't we take a look at how it all comes together, okay? We're going to look at Trailhead through the eyes of a brand new learner named Emily. Emily's going to download the Trailhead Go mobile app. She's going to earn a badge. The beans will be spilled. We're going to see the integration between Trailblazer Community and Trailhead. She's going to join a live stream in progress on Trailhead Live. We're going to tie it all together with the unified Trailblazer.me identity and profile. You ready to see the demo? Well, you know, trailblazing is a team sport, as Sarah Franklin likes to say, and we have some help over here at the demo booth. Lead Solution Engineer Max Kahn, and that's SVP of Product, Content, and Credentialing for Trailhead, Sandeep Binote. Give it up for Max and Sandeep, everybody. Let's bring up the demo. All right, let me set the scene for you all. So I mentioned we're going to be looking at Trailhead through the eyes of Emily, and Emily is a brand new learner. Now, Emily has heard from her cousin, who is the Salesforce admin, that Trailhead is the hot ticket. So Emily has downloaded the Trailhead Go mobile app onto her device. She's created an account, and here she is signed in, and she's seeing a very nice welcome message. Welcome, Emily. She's also seeing a few trails for her to start. Very nice. But Emily is in discovery mode. She wants to see what else is on this app. So she taps on the Learn tab. And what does she see here? All 700 of the publicly available badges that Chris Landy talked about, they're all right here for you on Trailhead Go. That's awesome. So it's starting to get a little dark on the bus here. Emily's riding home from work. It's getting a little dark, and she's taking a look here, and she's like, it's starting to get hard to see on this Trailhead Go mobile app. So she taps on the More tab, and she toggles over this thing called campfire mode. And lo and behold, look at that. Now, whether Emily's on a dark bus riding home from work or sitting around an actual campfire, the learning never has to stop. Way to go, Emily. Now, at this point, Emily is ready to learn a little bit about what Salesforce is all about. Okay, so Emily heads back to that Today tab. She's thinking, I wonder if I could learn a little more about Salesforce. And look at that middle trail, get to know Salesforce. It's perfect, just what she wants. So she taps on that, and whoa, hold the phone. What are these? These are micro badges. We created them specifically for the Trailhead Go mobile app. So what's awesome here is that these are succinct pieces of content that are great for new learners like Emily and perfect for the mobile experience. They cover things like what's Salesforce, what's the Customer 360, what's the fourth industrial revolution, things that new learners to Trailhead and to Salesforce may not know. So Emily wants to check out that fourth industrial revolution quick look, so she taps on that, and she taps into that first unit. And it's nice, succinct content here, okay? She can start to get an understanding of what this is all about. She can watch a 60-second video starring our very own Chris Landy. And then at the bottom, she can take a short quiz and assess her knowledge. So Emily's going to tap the right answers here, and she's going to check her challenge in real time. And look at that, confetti. Way to go, Emily. Earned her first badge before she even got home on the bus. Nice work. Okay, so now Emily has arrived at home, and she's super excited about Trailhead, and she wants to keep that learning going. So she takes out her laptop. Let's bring up Emily's laptop. There it is. What's awesome here is there is a seamless handoff. That Apple handoff, you're seeing it in action. Emily can pick up right where she left off on the mobile device. So Emily clicks on that Home tab, and now she can see some recommended badges, including the AWS badge I just spoke about a moment ago. But Emily's eye is caught by this Quick Start Reports and Dashboards. She wants to check this one out. So she clicks in that first step of the project, and now what she's seeing here is this dynamic content on Trailhead. There's step-by-step instructions and screenshots and code snippets. Emily sees that she can get hands-on right here. And speaking of getting hands-on, she discovers the Trailhead Playground at the bottom. From this page right here, Emily can launch her Trailhead Playground. What's her Trailhead Playground? Well, that's her free development environment that we give to her and to all of you, where you can roll up your sleeves, click and code to your heart's content, have a great time in our awesome Trailhead Playground. This looks great. So now Emily scrolls back up the page because she sees something else that's very interesting. Wait a second, what is this? An embedded chatter feed from the Trailblazer community on the badge? What? Let me just open that can of beans and spill them. There it went. Whoa, look at that functionality right there. And what's awesome is now Emily can connect with other learners who are on the same learning journey she's on. And she sees that someone else here is recommending something to her about a brand new video that was on Trailhead Live about reports and dashboards. Perfect, exactly what she needs. So Emily clicks on that Learn tab. And whoa, 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 now she's seeing everything available to her on Trailhead. She can learn from trails or trail mixes. She can learn from our experts at Trailhead Academy. She can discover career paths in the Salesforce ecosystem or learn from modules and hands-on projects. And there it is, that latest innovation, Trailhead Live. She clicks on that, and here she is on the Trailhead Live page, everybody. Emily can see the schedule. What are the next live streams coming? She can see the featured videos, including the one on reports and dashboards that was recommended to her. But she saw something at the top that really interested her. Look at this. Apparently, admin evangelist Mark Baseman is leading a session on Build Your Salesforce Admin Career. And this is what Emily is doing right now, trying to build her career. So she clicks on that. And from this page, she can join the live stream already in progress, or she can discover related content. What's awesome about this related content is it brings together all the goodness from across Trailhead. She can sign up for one of those classes from our awesome Trailhead Academy. She can earn other badges on Trailhead, or she can join the discussion at our amazing Trailblazer community, and that's where Emily's headed next. She clicks Join the Discussion, and what? Trailblazer.me identity in the house. That's right, she's already there. No 14-step sign-in. Y'all are gonna miss that. You're gonna miss that, aren't you? You're gonna miss that so much. Okay, so let's recap what Emily's done. She earned a badge on Trailhead Go, checked out her Trailhead Playground, joined a live stream on Trailhead Live, and now she's getting started on the Trailblazer community. What could happen next? Well, we're gonna go forward in time. Okay, everybody ready for some time travel right in here? Moscone West time travel? That's right, we're gonna do the doodle-doot. Everybody's gonna do it too. We're gonna do it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Doodle-doot, 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 doodle-doot. I saw you didn't do it. I saw it. He did it real fast at the end. Nice work. Okay, we're 6 months in the future. Yay! And let's take a look at what Emily has been up to, checking out her Trailblazer.me profile. And as we take a look at this profile, we see Emily has been busy. She caught a fever, and the only cure was more Trailhead. Look at this. Oh my gosh, got certified. She earned super badges. We can see it because it's all one, it's all unified. There's her Trailblazer community activity. There's her app exchange activity, her idea exchange activity, all the skills that she's learned, it's all in one place. This is awesome. And speaking of awesome, Emily has just reached another milestone. And as we scroll up to the top of her profile, we see it. What do we call it, Trailhead Keynote, when someone earns 100 badges and 50,000 plus points? Oh, she's a ranger. Emily just became a ranger. Nice job, Emily. And here she thought all this time that she's just learning Salesforce skills, right? She's just earning badges, learning Salesforce skills. What she didn't know is in the background, she was earning college credit too. And when Emily checks her email, she has a welcome surprise. Thanks to the awesome partnership with Southern New Hampshire University that Chris Landy just mentioned, her ranger status qualifies her for college credit. Way to go, Ranger Emily. Hashtag be like Emily. Hashtag be like all of you, because this is how all of you can transform your careers with Trailhead. Chris Landy, back to you.
That was amazing. Thank you so much, Chris. That was an amazing demo at how anyone can transform their career with Trailhead. You saw the journey of a new learner, Emily, but I want to welcome up someone who has done this in real life, who has transformed her career with Trailhead with Salesforce. Please welcome Lauren Zolp. So Lauren, we saw you in the video, we saw you in the presentation. You went from being a linguist in the Air Force to now you are a Salesforce developer. Tell us a little bit about your Trailblazer journey.
Sure. So as you just said, I joined the Air Force straight out of high school, went to go train as a linguist, met my husband, married him shortly after that. I mean, life is perfect for me at this point, right? And very unexpectedly, about a year after I'd got into active duty, I received a very unexpected medical discharge from the Air Force, which suddenly left me, unemployed. And so you wake up one day, and yesterday you thought, I have a stable career for the next 6 years of my life. And now the reality of it is that I'm unemployed. So transition straight into being an active duty Marine's wife, which, very tough. I'm moving all over the world. I'm, trying to find a position. I'm having trouble finding work. And so that lasted about 3 years for me. And it wasn't until I'd had my baby boy that I decided, we got to figure something out. This isn't how we want our life to be, continuously moving, and I'm unemployed. So I found what is now the Trailhead Military Program, which was then known as Vet Force. And immediately they introduced me. Yes. They introduced me to Trailhead, and so this is perfect for a new mother, right? Because you can do it at your own pace. You can do it when your baby's sleeping. You can do it when he's napping during the day. That's just what I did. And so a mere 4 weeks after I did my first Trailhead badge, I got a position offered to me as a Salesforce administrator with a startup. And that's not where it ended. Yeah, that's not where it ended. Another 4 weeks after that, I received my first certification. And so now I've continuously used the Trailhead platform to advance my own career, from being an admin to a product manager to a consultant and a developer. And I know the skills I learned on Trailhead, every single day are going to continue to propel me forward, both personally and professionally.
Well, that is amazing. Yes. Lauren, you are amazing, and you are someone who you are inspiring. You're always giving back to the community, and we want to take a moment and give a thank you to you. So we have a special gift for you today. You are the latest winner of our golden hoodie. Oh, gold looks good on you, girl.
Thank you.
So do you have any advice for others that want to #be like Lauren, follow in your footsteps?
Yes, absolutely. So I think my biggest piece of advice is don't underestimate the power of what earning a badge can do for you and what using the Trailhead platform can do for you. Because I think a badge seems so small when you think of it, a single badge. But when you put 100 or 200 of those small things together, you'd be so surprised at what you can do and who you can become.
It's amazing. Congratulations, Lauren, our latest golden hoodie winner. That was amazing. Thank you, Lauren. And that is how you can transform your career with Trailhead. Next, we want to talk about how you can empower your teams with myTrailhead. And to do that, I want to welcome up our Senior Director of Trailhead Product, Adam Torment.
Thank you, Chris. I am so honored to share with everyone here today in the room and online how you can empower your teams with myTrailhead. Continuous learning has never been more important. Chris talked about how the rapid pace of technological change is leaving workers behind, and companies are sitting up and taking notice. 80% of CEOs cite reskilling as the single greatest challenge that they're facing. But the company imperative for learning for employees doesn't just stop there. Customers and partners want to have custom-tailored content. And we find that the number one reason for churn of customers is a poor onboarding experience. Continuous learning has never been more important, which is why we created myTrailhead, an idea born on this very stage 4 years ago with Mark Benioff and Parker at their town hall. And last March, we officially launched myTrailhead. Yes, it was a labor of love. myTrailhead is a learner experience platform. It enables you to add your content and your brand to Trailhead to empower your employees. With myTrailhead, you can supercharge your reps' productivity, scaling learning across the entire organization. And you can boost product adoption while cultivating a culture of learning with shared messages and values. But you know, since we launched in March, we've heard this amazing feedback from our customers. We've heard, we don't want to stop there. Learning doesn't just finish with our employees. We want to empower our entire ecosystem. We want custom-tailored content for our customers and our partners, which is why right here on the Trailhead Keynote stage, I am super excited to announce myTrailhead for customers and partners. Yes! Now you too can scale your communities. And the best news, it's available today. With myTrailhead for customers and partners, you can create brand advocates. These are your fans. These are people who are passionate and knowledgeable about your products. And you remember we talked about the number one reason for churn is a poor onboarding experience? Well, you can accelerate onboarding, and you can innovate your communities, and you can amplify their engagement. What better way to showcase this than through the eyes of Accenture, one of our fantastic customers? They're one of the original Trailblazers. And you know, they're using myTrailhead not just to empower their employees, but to grow their entire ecosystem, the Accenture ecosystem of partners and customers. And they're not stopping there. They're tracking all of that incredible, actionable learning data using Einstein Analytics. All of this powered by the Salesforce platform. What do you think? You want to see it? All right. I'd like to welcome up to the demo booth to take us on this journey today, Michelle Datak and Adil Jaffer, lead solution engineers. Let's bring up the demo. So I'm going to take a look at this. Let me set the scene. I'm going to take a look at this through the eyes of an Accenture employee, Allie, a partner manager. Every day she comes to work and sees her myTrailhead homepage. But you'll notice this homepage looks just a little bit different than what you're probably used to. At the very top, you see that Accenture brand, and you see that Accenture logo, and you see that Accenture custom content they created for their needs and their purposes. And as Allie scrolls through the page, she can see those wonderful trail mixes, those journeys that have been assigned to her, the badges that she has in progress. But you know, I mentioned this is a learner experience platform. It's not just about assignments. It's about reskilling. It's about learning. And she's gone and she's favorited content that Accenture's created to come back to it later on. Now, we talked about how Accenture is not just empowering their employees, they're empowering their entire ecosystem, right? And we introduced right here at the Trailhead Keynote, myTrailhead for customers and partners. Do you all want to see it for the first time ever? What do you think? Michelle, should we show it to them? Yes! Let's bring up the community. This is the myTrailhead for customers and partners community, a fully branded experience built on the Community Cloud from Salesforce. And we're going to tell this story through the eyes of one of Accenture's premier partners, Pacifica. And at Pacifica, Peter Lawrence, their go-to person. Now, Peter can come here to the community, and there's a ton of valuable information. But you know, Peter has a task today. He's got an objective. He wants to learn about artificial intelligence from the Salesforce platform. So to do that, he's going to go to the very top and click on that Learn tab and go to the Learning Home. And here he has all this wonderful content. But to help guide him on that journey, he wants to be able to find it. We have an Einstein chatbot. This is one of the benefits of myTrailhead built on the Salesforce platform. We have these incredible capabilities, like this custom chatbot, Archie, that Accenture created. And now, Peter's able to find exactly what he needs. Through the power of natural language processing that chatbot understands, he's looking for artificial intelligence, not just anything about artificial intelligence. He wants to know about the ROI of AI. And when he gets there is a link. And he can click that link, and it takes him into a custom trail mix. But you know, this trail mix is a little bit different than what you've seen before. We believe that learning happens everywhere. Not only is there that great custom content from Accenture, artificial intelligence, what is it good for? But there's links to white papers. There's videos. There's all sorts of information there to help Peter. And today, Peter wants to finish what he started. We're going to go to the top, and we're going to click on that very first module. We can see he's halfway through it. And we're going to click into that second unit. Why is AI important? I'm totally curious. Well, as we dig in, we see all of this wonderful content that Accenture created through their eyes, their learning objectives, their dynamic images, their videos. And at the bottom, he can challenge himself with a multiple choice question quiz, and we can tap on those answers. But you know what's interesting here is underneath those questions, underneath that challenge, there are skills, right? It's about reskilling. And as we check that challenge, we click that button, we get a badge and graffiti. Confetti. I love the confetti. But you know, badges are the currency of learning. And if badges are the currency of learning, then the wallet is the myTrailhead profile. So let's go ahead and exit out of that badge, and let's go to the very top corner to Peter's avatar, and we'll click on that, and we'll see the myTrailhead profile, a branded myTrailhead profile, looking like Accenture. But this is Peter. This is Peter building his personal brand. It's his skills, his rank, his badges. Peter's becoming more than a learner. He's becoming a known quantity in the Accenture ecosystem, right? Now, remember we started this tale talking about Allie, a partner manager. And just as Peter had a job to do today to learn, Allie, she has a job to do too. She has to find the right person for the right job in the right location. And to do that, we're going to go ahead and jump back in to an incredibly powerful capability that she uses, Einstein Analytics. Let's switch back over and look at this through the eyes of Allie. And right there we see the partner learning dashboard. And this is how she can find that person for an artificial intelligence job in the US. She wants to find the best person, actionable learning data. So she does this by clicking on the cloud developer in the bottom right-hand corner. And you'll see how everything facets around that dashboard. And of course, this job, the partner she's looking for, is in the US. So we'll click on the US. And at the top of that activity by learning skill, we're looking for an expert in artificial intelligence. We'll click on that, and we'll see that number one partner is Pacifica. There's that valued partner. But more importantly, it's not just about the partner, it's about the people. And when we click on that Pacifica partner, we see at the top of the list, there's Peter. He's known throughout the entire Accenture ecosystem. And now Allie's empowered to find just the right person for just the right job using Einstein Analytics and myTrailhead. And that is how Accenture is empowering their teams with myTrailhead. Back to you, Chris.
Great job, Adam. And we are so fortunate to have with us today from Accenture here in the house, Daniel Brady. That was an amazing demo of Accenture, and you were one of our pilot customers for myTrailhead. You've been using myTrailhead for roughly the last year or so. Tell us how you are empowering your teams at Accenture with myTrailhead.
Yeah, myTrailhead has been such an exciting adventure for Accenture. We have 480,000 people globally. I'll say that again, 480,000 people, right? And we do all kinds of different lines of businesses, right? And we work with our Salesforce team and our Salesforce users to use myTrailhead to get the content that they need at the time that they need it. Our research, just similar to yours, shows that the number one worry for CEOs is learning, right? Or one of their top worries is definitely learning, and we are working on that every day. Our new CEO has challenged, on her first day, challenged everybody to learn. That is one of her top key messages to our entire company, and we have taken that to heart in our Salesforce practice. Just the time that you need away to learn, and then the learning all the time, and that's what myTrailhead provides us, and that's what we're pushing into our business.
Continuous learning all the time. Well, we want to thank you. Thank you for being such an amazing Trailblazer, and we can't wait to see what you do with myTrailhead for customers and partners, because we know you have an amazing partner and customer ecosystem. So thank you so much. Everyone, please give Danielle a huge round of applause. All right, so we've covered a lot already. We've talked about transforming your career with Trailhead. We just talked about empowering your teams with myTrailhead. Next, we want to talk about joining the movement in our incredible Trailblazer community. And to do that, I want to welcome up the incredible VP of Trailblazer Community and Trailhead Evangelism, Leah McGowan-Hare.
All right. It is incredible to be up here. I love you too. My heart is really, really full. I have officially been in this new role leading the Trailblazer community for about 2 months now. But technically, I've been a part of this community for well over 10 years, teaching many of you. I mean, I think I have some old students in here. Makes me proud. And I have to say, when I first came across this community, I knew from day one, y'all were not the average type of folks. And I mean that in a good way. You all are some of the most welcoming people I have ever come across. At the heart of this mission is the Trailblazer community. You all are so embracing and welcoming and diverse. And I really believe you are the standard for what the industry should be. So you are trailblazing in the tech industry. I mean, you're doing this globally with over 1,300 community groups across 85 countries, whether it's from Bangalore to Brooklyn or Madrid to Morocco. There is a community there for you. And this mission is aligned with the Trailhead mission. And that is to empower everyone to help others skill up and to give back to your communities. And we might have planted the seed, but y'all grew a whole forest. I mean, you had over 35 community events, and thanks to the brilliance of Stephanie Herrera, 50, yes, give it up for Stephanie, 50 locations of Salesforce Saturdays. I mean, recently, you just had the global Salesforce Saturday, and I was watching on Twitter, and I felt like I had been around the world. And And then, some of y'all know that one, And we empowered. Last year, we stood on this stage, and we talked about introduce BAM, be a multiplier, where you can run learning events in your own communities. And you all took off with that, with over 100 BAM sessions. And this is just amazing. You are making this movement continue to go forward. And you all are learning out on Trailhead. You're earning those resume-worthy credentials. But we heard the feedback. You were having a hard time connecting with jobs. And we wanted to make sure that we helped. So at Trailhead DX this year, we announced Trailblazer Connect, helping you connect from opportunities from mentorship all the way to employment. We've had, thanks to this amazing team, over 30 career fairs, and we have the talent exchange where you can place your resume as a job seeker and recruiters have access to it. And something near and dear to my heart is the Trailblazer Mentorship. How many people here remember their first mentor? Oh, some of y'all just did it on your own? Okay, all right. Well, for the rest of us that had a little help, I remember my first mentor, Nelly Barrero, and I was first generation into corporate America. So I wasn't sure how to navigate those streets of corporate America. But she taught me, I have a voice, you are to use your voice, and you have a community when you're networking that are truly rooting for you. And that's what the Trailblazer community is. It's a community that roots for one another, and that's what makes you super special. Yes. And here's the thing. We've accomplished a lot, but just like the song said, there ain't no stopping us now. We still have more work to do. We're going to lean in heavily onto this job placement because we want to make sure that everyone has access to that 4.25 million jobs out there in the ecosystem, and that we continue to make this industry as diverse and inclusive as possible. And, yeah, you can give it up. I heard somebody clap. That's yes. And then you heard Chris talk about Trailblazer.me. No matter whether you're on the Idea Exchange, the App Exchange, Trailblazer Community, or in Trailhead itself, you are only one person, because you are only you, boo. There's just one you, right? And then you saw the Trailhead integration. You saw Chris give you a little appetizer. Well, stay tuned for the entree, because it is coming. Now, I could stand up here and talk about trailblazing and all day, but I want you to hear from an amazing person who is out there in the community really doing it up. Let's give it up for Daniel Gorton. Hey, Daniel, how are you?
Good.
So tell us a little bit about how you started your journey in the Trailblazer community.
Oh yeah, back in 2016, I was a brand new Salesforce admin. And I remember being incredibly excited, but really overwhelmed by all the amazing things the Salesforce platform can do. And being a social introvert and a little shy, I wasn't sure where to turn to for help. But luckily, I met Salesforce's own Mark Baseman, who encouraged me to join the Trailblazer community to learn and share with others. And that just opened the door to an amazing series of firsts, starting with my first user group meeting. And I just remember being incredibly just overwhelmed by the generosity of time and talent that people shared with me. It reminded me how growing up, before I found my forever adoptive family in adolescence, dozens of people surrounded me and helped me out through a lot of heartache and need. And it's just like the Trailblazer community has transformed my life and has become like my extended family.
Awesome. Well, you know, amazing. And I would just encourage everybody, whether you're new to the system or don't know anything about, join the community today. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you so much. With that, that's how you join the movement with the Trailblazer community. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you so much, Leah. Thank you, Daniel, for that amazing story. We've covered a lot here today in the Trailhead Keynote on how anyone can skill up for the future, how you can transform your career with Trailhead, empower your teams with myTrailhead, and join the movement just like Daniel did in the Trailblazer community. But of course, the learning does not have to stop today. In true Trailhead fashion, we have packaged up everything you saw today, and we put it in this trail mix at sfdc.co/df19trailhead. You can get all of that content that Chris talked about, those new features that Adam talked about, all right here. And if you are watching online with us, couldn't make it to Dreamforce, you're in luck, because Dreamforce is coming to you. We have our global gatherings. You can find one near you. We have them all the way from Sacramento to Sao Paulo, all over the world. 250 events. You can find them at dreamforce.com/globalgatherings. And with that, I want to thank you all for joining us for our Trailhead Keynote. Have a great rest of your Dreamforce.